Hey core reporters, welcome back to my channel. Singer Normani can't seem to catch a break. She's currently being dragged on Twitter for being the lead video vixen in a new Chris Brown song. Chris Brown is releasing a song called Warm Embrace, and we just got a teaser of the really sexy video but shot starring him and Normani, and let's just say it's not going the way that she probably hoped it would be going. A lot of her fans and even people who have already been very critical of her over the years, her lack of an album after what, 6 years, going on 7 now, are saying, listen, Normani, how do you have all the time in the world to play video vixen for all these people? She was video vixen for Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion when they had the WAP music video. Now she's doing it for Chris Brown. Yeah, she released one single in between those two, Wild Side, but it was not very heavily promoted, so it didn't chart that well, despite her leading into the single claiming that it was going to be this huge cultural reset, as she put it. People were kind of like, Normani, you would think that if your last single went that way after you hyped it up so much, and with you still not having an album out, while all of your people have produced several albums and mixtapes in the in less than the amount of time that you've been a solo artist, you would know better, or you would think not to work on that album or to work on launching a hit single that's charts right to the top of the charts and everything, instead of doing this sort of stuff. And I have to say that I totally understand where you guys are coming from. I think that a lot of the criticism that she's getting is very valid, because I do have the same concerns about her. I remember when Motivation dropped, she was that girl. She was, in Montreal, when my friends and I were in Montreal for Osheaga, hot off the heels of that song, and everyone was so excited to see her. And, that would have been the perfect single for her to go ahead and drop an album, leading up to and everything. Everyone wanted that look that she rocked in the music video. She was so beautiful, well styled, amazing makeup, hair, everything. The dance took off. Kylie Jenner was hyping her up, and we all know, as much as a lot of people like to hate on the Kardashians, they have a tremendous amount of reach, and that was a big thing for Normani. Everyone, Rihanna's been hyping her up, Ciara's been hyping her up, everyone, and there's nothing, we're still not getting anything, but some cameos in music videos. She does not even have a verse in the Chris Brown song. She's just over there dancing with him, and that is kind of interesting. It is an odd career move on her part. I do also want to add that some of the other criticism surrounding this was that, going back to Rihanna has really been hyping up Normani. She's even had her as a Savage x Fenty ambassador for several years now, and everybody knows about the very violent altercation. I don't even want to call it an altercation, because it was Chris putting the paws on Rihanna. Everybody knows about that huge DV incident between them, and how much that damaged Rihanna, both physically and emotionally, and in every way possible. So how does Normani go from accepting the love and support of Rihanna to doing this video? See, I am kind of on the fence when it comes to that, because to that bit of criticism, because I know that Rihanna has forgiven Chris Brown and moved on from the situation with Chris Brown, so I don't think that she would hold it against Normani or anybody that they work with him. I think that she understands that in the business, Chris Brown, unfortunately, still is a pretty big artist, and people still do want to collaborate with him and listen to his music. So I don't think she would hold that against Normani. I feel like maybe people are more concerned from an ethical standpoint, as a girlfriend, why would you do that? Maybe. Another thing here, which is, along with the first criticism that I really side with, is the colorism problem with Chris Brown, right? Chris Brown is a very, 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 very notorious colorist. Everybody knows. There have been a lot of stories, and allegations from dark-skinned women in clubs across the country saying that Chris Brown did not allow them into his VIP section specifically because they were dark-skinned, and so many women have said this, that to me, where there's smoke, there's fire, and looking looking at Chris Brown's dating record, to me, it's like, okay, it's pretty obvious that this is, you know, most likely true. There's a 99.9% chance this is true. So why does Normani, as a dark-skinned black woman, have an interest in being his love interest in a music video? It's very obviously pandering. It's very obviously Chris Brown trying to get in good with his dark-skinned female fan base to keep them attached to him and his music so that he can continue making money. And, you know, Normani, you know, she's already got her own career. You know, she's got like a lot of her own stuff to be doing, so this is not something that, like, she's not like a video vixen trying to get discovered. So why would she go down this road? Where is the advantage for her, you know, between the fact that, you know, he assaulted Rihanna all those years ago, and not only that, but allegedly Karrueche Tran as well, and other women, you know, now the colorism, like, why are you working with him? And as a result of this, people have been digging up that old clip of her when an interviewer was asking Fifth Harmony questions about Chris Brown and stuff. Normani, I'm sorry girl, but she was giving very bird-brainy answers, but in her defense, she was very young. She was very young at the time, so I definitely understand, you know, her ill thought out responses when the interviewer asked her, like, you know, listen, what do you mean you have a crush on Chris Brown? Like, he was putting the paws on Rihanna and Karrueche, like, what? And she responds to him with, oh, well, I can change him. I'm gonna put that clip in for you guys right here. You guys, let me put that clip in so you can get the full context.
You like Chris Brown. Chris Brown. And Chris Brown. I know.
But he's
like,
always in trouble though, boo. Like you, we can't have you with him.
I can change his life. I can help him.
You can't. Well, Rihanna and Karrueche said the same thing, and look.
Well, you can't fix anybody.
I'm new. That's for damn.
So like all of this combined, it's just leading into like a big sandstorm, snowstorm, whatever, storm of trouble for Normani. People are really getting tired of her, you know, and I don't blame. Here's the thing. If you're a Normani fan or stan or whatever, then I don't blame you for getting frustrated and tired and sick of her just doing everything but releasing a damn album after all these years, nearly a decade now. But if you're someone who's just like neutral on Normani, or just someone who just enjoys criticizing Normani, then like exit stage left, you know. Like I think the last thing she needs is a dog pie. Sorry, let's stop at exit stage left. But either way, here's the thing, and I'm not a Normani stan. I used to be excited for her when she released Motivation, and I do like Wild Side as well, but you know, I feel like she's waited too long, you know, so I don't have any kind of feeling towards her, like, at this point. But for the Normani, on behalf of your stans, I do believe that it's time for you to, like, really let them know, do you actually want to be a singer? Is this really a legitimate dream of yours? Or maybe you want to go down like a different creative path. Maybe she just, you know, doesn't want to be the next Rihanna or Beyonce or Dua Lipa or Olivia Rodrigo. Maybe she just wants to, like, I don't know, do projects or whatever that, like, keep her interested and excited. Maybe she's just going down this like uncharted creative path where sometimes she sings, sometimes she just dances, sometimes she does brand collaborations for fashion. I don't know, you know, but I think that she does owe it to her fans at this point to let them know, like, if she's not serious about being a singer, because quite frankly it is looking like she's not serious about being a singer, you know. Maybe she just wants to be like a dancing socialite, like, you know, like a Lori Harvey who like dances and also sings once in a while, you know, like maybe that's the vibe she's going for. I do want to end this video on a positive note by saying, listen, I watched the clip and I do want to congratulate Normani at least on the dancing in the video. I thought that the choreography, well, she didn't do it, but you know, the choreographer as well, the choreography was really beautiful. It was very sensual and stuff without being too much, and I felt like Normani really killed it, especially that move where she like slides over to Chris. I was like, girl, you nailed it. She really is a wonderful dancer. She really reminded me a lot of Love, Sex and Magic Sierra, and I just lived for it, you know. But at this point, yeah, Normani, let us know, what is it that you feel like doing? Because your stans, you're having them look crazy because they're always out here on the internet swearing up and down that everybody and their mom and their dog and their cat and their dad and their grandpa and their brother and their sister is sabotaging your career. You know, you supposedly, according to them, you've had had this album planned out forever. You've been ready to drop it forever, and your team is just not letting you. Or Beyonce is blocking you because she's got Chloe and Halle, you know, that she wants to give like a leg up. Or I don't know, like everybody, Olivia Rodrigo is sabotaging you. They really, really, truly believe, and I think they mean this like in good faith, that everybody is out to get you, and I don't think it's fair for you to keep letting them think that. I think that this just might be the moment for you, girl, to say, listen, I don't know. I give me another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, because right now I'm still not ready to drop an album. I'm not sure if I really want to commit to being a singer. It's okay if you've changed your mind. She's still very young, you guys. She can totally go down a different path, you know? Who knows? Who knows? But I really hope that she does figure it out quite soon, because yeah, like, you know, the clock is ticking, girl. It really is. Guys, let me know, how did you feel about Normani making a cameo in Chris Brown's music video? Were you disappointed in her, or do you think this is a good career move for her? Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.